Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing and assembling this Husky toolbox I got from the store. It's no longer available online, at least for now. I bought it on December 24th, so that was actually I bought it on December 23rd, and I went back December 24th to pick it up because I didn't have my big vehicle with me, and even though I was driving in Pathfinder, I couldn't fit both of them in the back. So I only fit one box, so I did two trips. So two trips, back and forth, got them both. Anyhow, this is the top, this portion here. And this other box that I still have in the car is the bottom cabinet. You can see it's bigger box. So you can see it's almost filling up my Pathfinder. This is with all the seats down. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm going to take this box down and unbox it, assemble the wheels and all that, and then I will do the top, and that way I can slide the top on top of it hopefully easily, because right now it is sitting on my Craftsman cart there, Craftsman cabinet. So the total price was $619. That includes tax. Before tax was $578 for the two. It's a combo, they don't sell them individually. So it was $578, which I think it's good price, especially because of the depth. So here, the depth is 24.5 inches deep compared to all the other ones I looked at from, for example, Craftsman. They are 18-inch deep, and that's the total of the box. So the drawers will be even shorter than 18. This is 24, so the drawers will be like 19 or 20. But that is one main reason I got it. I was gonna go for the big one, 56-inch long. They are also 22 or 23-inch deep, but that one was like $1,200 with the discount. So I can get two of these for the same price as one of the other ones, and two of these will be, more storage capacity. They have it's not, oh, here it is. So 32,164 cubic inches storage capacity. Multiply that by 2 and you get the same price as one of those big blue ones, the professional version or heavy duty one. These are standard duty. Item number is this one. If you look for it on Home Depot's website, is that 1006995-182. Okay. So it includes a power strip, and of course the cabinet will include the wheels. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that cabinet out from the vehicle without damaging it. I will need to try by myself. If I can't, then I'll get help, but I'll try it by myself first. So we will do that. Okay. Alright, so I was successful. I took it down and unboxed it. Luckily there were damages to the box, but the packaging material they use, and this is kind of typical with Husky, they put really good packaging material. Like this box here is almost like a piece of wood. It's so hard, so it is protected very well, especially when you pick it up from the store. They deliver them in big pallets, so the damage is minimal compared to if they shipped it to you. Then it goes through the shipping system, with different shipping companies. But there is no damage to it. The reason I stopped the hyperlapse video is I wanted to show the bottom of the cabinet because there is a chance you may not see the bottom of the cabinet if you buy it set up already, or somebody put a video on YouTube that is assembled already. The bottom you won't see, but I wanted to show you how it looks like. It is sort of flat. There is no way you can see down inside, but this is how it looks like. 4 holes for the casters on each corner, plus 1 hole here and there and 1 there. I'm not sure what that is for, but probably in manufacturing or something. But anyhow, I wanted to show this part. No damages to the cabinet at all. I'm so glad I found the red color. There is a bunch of black color ones, and they are also $50 more. The red one, in my opinion, looks much better, and it is $50 cheaper. So glad I found one. It's still in the box. I may go look for another one and see if I can find one in stores. They usually will say limited stock, so if you are in the store, you just look around and see if you can find one. Sorry, it's cold outside. It's about freezing temperature, and this is in the afternoon, like 2 p.m. It was 18 or 11 degrees at night. Alright, so I'm gonna continue assembling the casters now. Alright, so I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't realize when I was taking these things out of the box, it wasn't in the shot of that hyperlapse video, so I apologize for that. But this is what's included. This was from one of the big drawers in the cabinet, drawer liners. So there is I don't know how many, but I guess it's for the whole cabinet. There is these bolts, and they use 1/2 inch wrench to secure the casters, and there is an included wrench, but of course it's too small. And this little bolt here uses 3/8 inch, and there is a couple brackets here. I think this is in the back. You secure the top portion to the bottom portion using this, and this would be for the power cord on the side to wrap around. And there is the handle. The handle will use these little bolts, 4 of them. And the casters seem big and beefy. Earlier you didn't see it, but it was so cold. I'm holding one of them. My hands were so cold they fell out on top of the cabinet. Luckily didn't scratch anything. But there is 2 swivel and locking casters, and the other 2 are non-locking or swivel. They are stationary. So what I'm going to do now, I brought some tools here to assemble the casters. So that's what we are going to do. This other bag includes something for store display, it says on it. So if they are displaying this in the store, they would use this yellow wrap with this piece of plastic included there to wrap around, so it's not opened by customers, I guess. I don't know, but that's what this one is. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the casters and the handle and all that, so we can flip the cabinet upside up. All right. Okay, so I got all casters installed. The handle, it should go on the other side of the cabinet, so the swivel wheels will need to go on the same side as the handle. and that's the only spot you can put the handle in. It's one side. Sometimes it gives you option left or right, it's up to you, but in this case it's on the right side of the cabinet. So I put the swivel wheels in the bottom and the stationary ones on the top. So now I'm going to flip it up and install the handle, and I guess that top part will only be unboxing. There is no assembly required. All right, so we'll do that next. Alright guys, so I assembled the handle right here. Pretty silver and nice looking. As you can see, there is no damage to the cabinet at all. This is how it looks like on top. I don't know if they included something to put on here before I put the top on it. If you put it directly on it like that, I don't know, it might scratch this, scratch that. So I might figure out something to put in there. If they didn't include anything, you know, just like this bag that the liners came in. This bag here, I might put that in between just so the scratching and stuff is minimal. But we'll get to that. Installed all the liners, included liners. All the drawers are soft close, and all the liners have the Husky logo on them. See, that is a soft close door. They are all like this, and they all have the logo. So there was a liner for each drawer already cut to size and ready to go. So now we will move on to this part is finished. So now we move on to the top portion, which I think it might be just unboxing. There may not be anything in there to assemble, but we will see. I'll put the camera on the tripod now and we will do that. Alright, so there it is. Pretty nice. I looked around, I couldn't find any defect, any damage at all. So it is fantastic. I'm so happy that it's not damaged or anything, because it's not available in stores, so you can't really go replace it easily. I love the drawers being deep. So cool. Has a handle here for easy carry, which I will be utilizing shortly. The only thing I noticed is the struts, the gas struts, have a little bit of oil leak. There it is, some here and more on this side. There's the gas strut, and there is more oil leak there, and underneath too, but that, you know, that's easy to wipe, so no big deal. So yeah, I'm very glad it worked out this way. I'm gonna go ahead and put the liners in and wipe that little oil from the top, and we'll think about putting it on top of the cabinet. I can't do it by myself. This is a two people part. So, oh yeah, let me close the top just to show you how balanced it is on both ends. So here it's very smooth, even on all ends. Same thing here, very even. So that's pretty nice. Sometimes they turn out to be not even, but in this case it's very, very even. So all right, so next step, putting the drawer liners in, wipe that grease off, and then we'll move it onto the cabinet. Alright, so this looks awesome. Alright, you can, gas struts are working perfect. Okay, All the liners included have the Husky logo on them. So each drawer has a liner pre-cut, just like the cabinet, and they all have the Husky logo on them. Now we need to assemble the brackets here, 2 of them, for the power cord to go around, and we'll need to attach, once this is on top of the cabinet, we will need to attach it with these screws here. There's 2 on top and 2 in the bottom of the cabinet there. So all right, I see some oily stuff here, but you know, from factory. All right, it looks awesome. So next thing we will do is we will put it together. All right, so I'm in the process of moving this top to the cabinet, and I noticed something I wanted to show in the video. So the bottom of the cabinet is not a whole piece. You can see it's shallow. You can see the slides over there. So that would explain why they didn't include anything to put on top of the cabinet before you put this on top, because the contact surface is just this here in the middle and the edges around it. So that would explain why. But yeah, just thought I'll show that it's not a full piece of metal underneath. There is a slide. Yeah, same thing there. All right, I just wanted to show this part. Okay, we'll continue sliding. All right, friends, so I assembled everything, and as you can see, it looks awesome. Everything is good. The only thing I noticed when I was rolling it, let me see if I can, this wheel down here. Let me show you. See how this one swivel wheel has damage, or caster has damage right there. So it's almost like the rubber is going to come off from the wheel. It has damage right here. And it is easily overlooked, so that must have been from the factory, but it can also easily be overlooked and they didn't see it, they just put it in there. So in my case, it's probably not a big deal because I'm not moving it around a lot. Once it is in one spot, it's not moving, but I thought it's worth mentioning. I may or may not contact Husky about it, but I don't think I will. It's no big deal. And the brackets here are attached properly. It looks awesome. There you go. And handles became useful when I picked it up and put it on top. Let's see, the top goes up easily like so, and this Husky imposed logo or branding is to enforce the top, so it's not there just for show. It has a purpose. The drawers pull out almost all the way, which is nice. So there's like maybe 1 inch here. Same with this one. And as you can see, they are soft close drawers. This one comes out all the way because the top is not this, the top is this other drawer, so it's fully out. You can see, and that will be the same here. And this one here, the top, same case. Like there is 1 inch here difference. So all right, same thing here because of the support here compared to that, same thing. And if you pull the ones below, you can see they are fully out, which is what I love. This is in my opinion much better, not necessarily in terms quality, but in terms of design, much better than the Craftsman ones. Quality maybe both the same, I don't know, but look, this one looks nice. The Craftsman does too, you know. Okay, so now what we will do, I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod and do some measuring, just so you'll see. is 24.25, almost 24.5. That's the depth. The height, 10 inches over here. So the drawer depth, they'll all be the same, at least for the top part. The depth is 20 inches and the width is 12 and a half or 12 1/3 of an inch. Depth is about 2 inches, and that is the same for all these three, and same with these except the width. The width for this one is 21.5, and the depth will be the same, the height the same. The top drawer up here, the width is 36.5. Depth is less than 20 inches, but it's not, I think it's 19 3/4 inch for the depth. The height, less than 3 inches. And now the width of this one is 21 3/4. The width of this one is 21 3/4. The depth, I would think it's the same. Yeah, 19 3/4. The width on this one here on the right is 12.5 inches. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize these bottom ones are not in the shot. So I'm gonna lower the camera. And we'll do this one more time. Is 36 3/4 for this one, almost 3/4, and depth is the same, 19 3/4, same as the ones below it, and height is 3 inches. Depth is 19 3/4 for all of them. I would assume they will all be the same, and this is 12 3/4 almost, and 21 3/4. Height less than 2 inches for these two top ones. Same width, same depth. Height is the same as well. The second one, third one, fourth one is 5 inches deep. This bottom one is 8 inches deep, and you can see it has 2 slides that doubles the amount of weight it can carry. The second drawer is also 2 inches. I can tell by looking at it. This third one is 5 inches, and that last drawer is the deepest, 11 inches deep. This is awesome. Okay, 11 inches deep. All right, so excuse me. All right, that concludes this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will respond back to you. And I will also leave a link to this product on Home Depot's site in case you are interested, but I also showed the item number in the beginning of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.